So there exists in the world a real-life Leslie Knope. Texas Democrat Wendy Davis has been filibustering a bill that would close all but 5 abortion clinics in the entire state of Texas. The only way to block the bill is to stall it, so she has to talk pretty much for an entire day until midnight without stopping. This means she can't even lean on the podium or take a break. She has to talk for an entire day. Altogether about 13 fucking hours of this shit. Like, how silly is our government anyway? The fact that things like this actually go on, you have to go to the source with this. Like, why do people give a shit about abortion? And the source about that isn't because we hate women, even though a lot of us do. The source of it is the Bible. I wonder if you could go back in time for a little bit and talk to the human beings that made the Bible. Yes, I know people think that this is the divine word of God, but fucking people wrote this garbage. And you were like, look, this book is going to hinder society for a very long time. Like, we're talking thousands of years here. And these barbaric motherfuckers would just be like, what are you talking about? And they'll be like, look, you know how you have the fucking caveman over there that you had to chop off his finger because he had an infection? Well, what if we were to tell you that in a few thousand years, we're going to develop technology to fix the wound, to re-heal the thing. It's going to be called stem cell research. And a lot of those stem cells are going to come from fetuses in abortions. And they'd be like, what the fuck is an abortion? And then you'd have to explain, abortion is when a woman gets pregnant and doesn't want to, and a doctor ends the process. They'd be like, really? That shit exists? And then you'd say, yes, it exists, but this book is going to hinder that. In 2,000 some odd years, there's going to be a nation of prosperity, or of once prosperity, but is losing their prosperity thanks to the book you're about to fucking write. Please don't write it. They take their pens or whatever the fuck they wrote the Bible on, and they throw them in the ocean and be like, fuck, I can't handle this, and they'd climb up a cliff and blow their own brains out just because they knew that they had the potential to ruin life for centuries, and with their brain, they could ruin the world. I'm telling you, if you could go back in time and talk to these people, they would not write this book. It would not happen. And meanwhile, this silly shit is going on with this filibustering, and I fucking applaud Miss Wendy Davis, a Democrat in Texas, which that alone is a huge fucking thing. Like, I can't imagine the hurdle she's had to jump in her career, but I definitely applaud her and respect the shit out of what she's doing. And this act of filibustering started at 11:18 today, and it's still going on as I'm talking right now. And again, it's just another temporary fix, but that's all we have anymore. All we have are these temporary fixes because every time we make any kind of progress, there are always a group of people there to push us backward, as if the time before was something fucking magical. Like, yeah, wasn't it great back in the day when women had to get abortions with rusty coat hangers in alleys spread throughout the nation? Yeah, that was fucking great. And that's just one example of why our nation is so fucked up. I'm gonna give you another. Nobody knows what's legal and what's not anymore. There's this undercurrent brewing in the metal community that moshing has become illegal. You know what moshing is. If you don't, it's when a band will fucking drop out and get real heavy for a second, like, get low! And everyone will start fucking punching each other and pushing each other, and it's like a really good way to vent, I guess. If you've never moshed, I tried. It's fun. You might get a broken nose or a black eye or a tooth busted out, but I guarantee you at the end of the day you'll feel better about doing it. Like, supposedly a 12-year-old was mauled to death at a Bring Me the Horizon concert, which, I mean, it's punishment enough that she was at a Bring Me the Horizon concert in the first place, but that's neither here nor there. Apparently her parents are suing, and there's no official report, so it's just nebulous. Nobody knows. Is moshing legal still? Can we do it without getting arrested? It's the same thing with everything you ever do in life. Every step you take, you have to worry. If you fart too loud in public, are you gonna get a disorderly conduct charge? Is farting illegal anywhere? And the reason why there's so many ridiculous laws is because nobody wants to take accountability for their own existences. You know what could have prevented this girl from being mauled at a concert? Not letting a little girl go by herself to a fucking metal concert. And the internet is making it all the more convoluted because there are reports that things are illegal that aren't, and reports that things are legal that certainly are fucking not. If you film a cop doing anything in the state of Illinois, you'll go to jail. Even though it was ruled unconstitutional by the federal government, it doesn't matter. They will still fucking arrest you for something. At the very least, fucking disturbing the peace. You can get a disorderly conduct charge. They can slap you with fucking anything because there's so many useless laws that don't fucking matter because nobody wants to take accountability for themselves, and the way that they don't take accountability for themselves and still justify their stupid, meaningless existences is by reading the fucking Bible. You see the fucking correlation there? I want somebody to invent a time machine, find out the exact time and place that the Bible was written, go even further back when Islam was written, and either kill these people or convince them that what they are about to write is horseshit that's going to ruin the fucking world. Has already ruined the world. So anyway, everybody, I'm going to do a new thing every night when I make a video. The more people add me to Snapchat, the more I will do this. It's called Snapchat of the Night. And I haven't seen any of these yet. I'm just going to play them all and then edit in my favorite one. Whoever won, thank you for being awesome. Talk to you tomorrow!